Colony survival. Survival of the colony, chat. Where's the game gone? Kings of the Castle. I found it. Okay, we'll turn off the smooth jazz. Fuck the smooth jazz, am I right, everybody? Fuck it. Giving you no scritch. Ooh, that was loud. My ears. I gotta apologize, chat. I feel like my ears have been destroyed. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, that was pain. Just pure pain. Hey, look, King of the Castle. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chuck out the saxophones, break out the loots. Hell yeah. How are we gonna get people to, so what's the extension thingy? So, enable the extension thingy on your end, make sure it has access or whatever. Thank you, Zaf. Drops enabled, pogging. Drops, there's some Twitch drops. Actually, speaking of Twitch drops, I customized my character with the Twitch drop armor. And they look pretty fucking cool. Look at them, badass. So, for those of you who weren't here, we did a purple cape. Nice. We did a game of this on Wednesday, and I enjoyed it so much, I was like, gotta do another one. And it's a game where I am the queen, and you are all my loyal subjects, and you are part of... When we start, you'll be able to ! Join, but not yet, and put a pronoun in. And you won your first game yesterday, Nikki, nice. And you will be able to vote on various events that happen throughout the game, and you will have goals as a... There'll be three different parties.
Multiple contacts.
Overlay. It's the Cylons.
It's the Cylons. Why didn't we see
It's the gosh dang Cylons, chat. Let's just click continue, and then people can do a join. So at the end of our last run, we were overthrown by Monarch Pepe. So we're gonna carry on. The kingdom consists of the patricians, the counts, and the grandees. And we're going to continue the game. So chat, you can join. Everybody from Overlay. I hope you had a lovely stream, Overlay. Oh, you had a lovely stream. You can do ! Join right now, chat. Oh my god, do you know what I was gonna do? Oh, I'm so dumb. I was gonna make... I'll do it right now on my stream. How do I get to be Grandee's Nuts? Grandee's Nuts. So I did add as well, if you type in flag purple, flag yellow, and flag green, I added some flags. Pet has some as his emotes too, which is super cool. So you can use those as well. If you wanna do any... Seems like the counts... So I think it's adding people where they were last time a lot as well, so it might be a little unbalanced. But hopefully it should balance itself out. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna change my camera. Can't stay so long, still observe. I mean, you could join in and then I think it's fine, Oblivious. It kind of zones people out a bit when they're AFK or whatever. Okay, I wanted to add a... So if I just set studio mode quick, I wanted to add another camera. So if I copy this... and then I go to here. This is where we were last time, we were tiny. So if we turn off... Copy this. Turn off that. Okay, sorry everybody, I'm just dicking around with my camera and stuff so I'm not in the way and I'm more noticeable. Whilst everybody joins. Forgot how rich I am. I need to add a scene. I need to add that camera. I need to make it need to put it further back. I don't know how big this, if I'm too big right now. We'll have to see when the game starts. I can move stuff around. If I transition, look. Hello? Hello! So I'm down here right now. It's a bit of a mess. We can fuck around with it in a minute. Ah. Naravskim, you got killed. Wait, Sanko, so it's like the thing. Okay, how are we doing? Are we ready? I'm gonna hit go. You can still join if you don't join right now. You can still join after. So what's gonna happen is there'll be votes in the game. You're on it, and you should have an overlay on your screen, a Twitch overlay if you're on. Oh yeah, and okay, so there's a Twitch overlay on your screen telling you what your goals will be when we vote for them. Which right now we haven't. Hang on, I'll fix the camera. There is a prediction happening in chat, which you can add what team. If you go on that prediction and you say what team you're on, in that, it's a good way to let everybody know in chat visually what team you're on. Which is very nice. Just a like cheeky way. You can also change your colour of your name if you want. Okay. George is still on the bed. Sleeping. He's sleeping. Yeah, there'll be votes soon. You'll like on your overlay on stream, it'll tell you like what your team's sort of quest is, and then you'll have to vote on votes throughout the game that will affect authority, they'll affect my treasury, they'll affect my stability, they'll affect trade, farming, military, faith, defiance, like for each of the different regions. So they'll be like the focus of your quest. So we're gonna get introduced to the council. So we are now. Here's Grandi Ideniken. The Ninth has smiled upon us, and our plans have come to fruition. Verily, there is much to celebrate. Now, remember your duty, see Dunny Scottish. You must ensure that the Grandee's interests are enforced throughout the kingdom. You should be in the tarot. Let me check. Yeah, you're on the Grandees. You're yellow. XX poor from last time. So some people, if you were here last time, you'll have your money still. Ninth, bless the South. No, I have to remember that I'm playing as, I was installed. I'm playing as Pepe from Sutherland. No, Dunny, you're from Scotland. I don't want to hear any of this. Generic Scotland accent. That's just how it is. It's way north Scotland. Oh right. Okay. You take your generic Scottish accent, okay? Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Introduce yourself to the Counts of the East. An honor, is oblivious, to finally meet your acquaintance, your grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Introduce yourself to the patricians of the coast. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope you to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. That's A33 the second. We'll see how you. And with that, introductions are done. Council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, Notaro. What do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Too early to... suddenly American Dunny. Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Oh my god. They crowned you and are immediately like... Gotta make sure that this Gotta make sure to kick him out. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Vizti, but you still have to answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes then? So Queen Vizti got thrown into the fucking river? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Shall we call the nobles in? So, are we gonna chat? Here's where the voting comes in. So, in a minute, are we gonna hold a lavish ceremony in the south, which will cost us a load of money, but increase defiance and faith? Defiance in the other regions, I assume. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god, which will increase faith. Throw the monarch in the river, increases faith, reduces authority. Or the troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield, which increases the military but lowers the authority. Vigilant Heart. Here we go. What do you think? Do a vote, chat. So exclamation mark vote and then the letter. Dunny. That tweet. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be a river again. Oh my god. The old river time. Okay. Voting has closed. I should probably do a tweet. It is decided. The monarch will be thrown in the river. What? And so it begins. The nobles will pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallowed water with a chair. Oh, wait, this isn't him saying. When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. It is your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles, chat. Okay. Don't see murder as an option? Oh no. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? So, do I want to be a conqueror military? Do I want to be a peacekeeper stability? The greatest monarch who ever lived authority? As the parent of a nation for farming? Which farming is popping really fucking hard right now. Or an architect of a new golden age with trade, which is also pretty high. Or as a saint, which is something a grandees would say. Is it possible to get Ped's daughter on the throne? Well, Ped's daughter was my wife last time, and so I imagine she probably... I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with farming, just as a really cheeky thing, because we've already got really high farming. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? Damn it, she's called me out. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Are you in, Sunbard? Yes, you're in. Nameless is in. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay, and that's the end of the season. Dominic. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Pepe. Something should be done. Okay, patricians, Greens, what are you going to vote for? Now, there's your stats. Remember that, there's who you are. You should be able to see it on a thing. There's the stats. So, do you want to raise others' defiance, lower the treasury, or lower the authority? Now, just as a reminder, we have A33, Azul, Chronicle Mimer, Vigilant, Turkey, and Sambard, or looks like we're going with lower authority, which feels like a safe bet with how chat's been voting recently, I'm not gonna lie. What are you doing, Scotty? Sit boy. Plodge? Plodge? Oh. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Fuck. Well. Luda, my fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Pepe wears the crown. Oh, it's Pepe, but Pepe sounds cooler. Okay, chat, sorry. Counts, you're voting. Do you want lowest defiance, lower your own faith, or lower your own defiance? Okay, so basically, you either have the lowest defiance, or you're lowering your defiance to a certain goal, or you lower your faith. All of which you have a super low, because they're both 3. Bear in mind, I think you should still be able to vote. So Tombat voted, Night Charm you can vote, Eclipse you can vote, Psycho you can vote, Aramina you can now vote, Squid you can vote, Oblivious you have voted. Any more voters? You meant to go see? Yeah, you can vote after the timer runs out. I know, I just wanted to make sure people didn't miss it, you know? I didn't want to be like, off we go. Okay, looks like you want to lower your faith. Let's see what happens. Okay. The Counts plan to induct the monarch into their secret cult, offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. Oh. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Fuck me. Well, I've already done that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Some more Kings of the Castle. Right now, exclamation point. Rich. Steve. Bam, doing a little tweet champ. We may have thought that Pepe was the rightful monarch, but we were wrong. The Ninth God has shown me in a dream. I am destined to wear the crown. Grandees nuts. What scheme should the Grandees pursue to overthrow the new monarch and place their preferred claimant on the throne? Okay, Grandees, what do you want? Lower stability, raise own farming, which is already at 10, or lower stability? All of these have been very favourable to the continuation of this save. Put it in the Discord too. Thank you, Zaf. Nice. Okay. So, your farming is already 10. So, the Grandees claimant Takado has been chosen by the Ninth God to be the next king. He has promised the first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. That does play into my hands, but it is, you are all at your goal already, and we haven't done anything yet. Okay. Fucking hell. What we're saying is at this point the kingdom is heading to some sort of farming anarcho-syndicist commune. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, I gotta choose my honor guard, chat. As is tradition, each region has election of elite guards, the counts with knights, and the Order of the Drowned Rose, the patricians with the champion gladiators from the arena, and the Grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from their Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties would be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could always hire foreign mercenaries, but they'd be loyal to coin above all. Okay. Rose Kings. There's some lovely mud down here. Pats will protect. Well, I think it will change Defiance. True. I think I will actually choose... Tell me more about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose is highly respectable. They understand the palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. Mostly write poems these days. I think we're gonna choose the Coastal Gladiators, chat. Look at them. They're so majestic. Okay. By the 9th, your holiness, how could you choose them? I'm sorry, exec. It had to be done. We had to choose ungrandees, because the grandees are gonna overthrow us with themselves. Are you not entertained? We're chosen the patricians, chat. We did it. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed. Ooh. Eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry, they gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Ooh. Pog. Okay, a hordling attack. Become an orgy. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away, says Roach Mogul. What's a hordling? Grubby little creatures, like little fat babies with claws. Hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we must do it soon. They're eating all of my grapes. I have no time for such petty problems such as these. If I dismiss this, farming might go down, which is a plus. Why can't your fellow grandees help you out? My plight is of no interest to them. Okay, I shall assemble the council, chat. By the 9th, your Highness. Okay, so chat, do we burn the vineyard with the hordlings inside, which will lower trade, lower farming, and increase defiance? Lower the trade and farming of the grandees, and make them upset. Okay. Do we strong-arm the other grandees into sending military help, which will increase their defiance, and increase somebody's wealth? Perhaps Roach Mogul's wealth? Never lower our farm fast enough to stop us getting it stage 1? Yeah, probably not. Or do we hire an adventurer from the guild to investigate? Let's do a vote, chat. There you go. Sounds like guild work to me. Sounds like some guild work. Looks like Hiring Adventure is winning. Can we swap it to A quick? Any more voters? Any more voters? Can we get A up? Can we quickly? Ooh-ar! It looks like guild work, that does. Oh shit, my treasury's going down. It looks like I'm going to be spending some money out of my coin, chat, to help this vineyard problem. You dip into the treasury and hire a stern-faced adventurer from the guild. Never fear, your majesty. I will drive them out without collateral damage. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Sound Bristolian? Your Holiness, my peasants accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me! Vashed? So why are you hoarding all this Welsh wealth, Vashed? This is from Bristol? I'm not sure if this is the case. Zixie. Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an aesthetic life, and that I should do the same. They want to match their outfits with the decor. No, that's aesthetic. It's not the same, Pepe. It's not the same. They want to have more exercise. That's it's not the same. I wish I could do that. What nonsense! Quite so, Your Highness. Excuse me. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. The ringleader of this movement is a philosopher called Ortega. She calls herself the voice of the ninth god, and the peasants hang on her every word. They'll be at my door any moment. Don't we know this from last time? Didn't we have somebody called Ortega last time? This sounds very familiar. How should Ortega and her anti-wealth followers be dealt with? Should we send someone to infiltrate their cult, which will increase faith? Aggressively break up Ortega's meetings, which will lower stability and defiance? Or fire the troublemakers and hire new servants from the east, which will lower defiance and change the wealth? Reject Raven, how are you? Fire is always the answer. Or did I miss you making food? We just started, basically, Zixie. We carried on from last time, so I'm playing as King Pepe, who overthrew Queen Vizti last time. Let's do a vote. This is increase faith, or okay, defiance and Roxy is winning right now. This one's a bit of a trickier vote, I think, because I don't think we're not as focused on the outcome, if that makes sense. All of your goals are not what we're dealing with here. A is the fun option. Fire the troublemakers, hire new servants, it is. Okay. The counts welcome the extra cash for the use of their peasants. Some counts' wealth has increased, their defiance has gone down, and some of the South's wealth has decreased. My cash! But meanwhile, more and more southern servants discard their possessions to follow Ortega's teachings. Okay, well, we're gonna end the season. Bing! There's an auction happening, chat. Nobles may use their personal wealth to bid on buildings. The highest 2 funded are built. So, chat, in the Count's land, if you build the observatory, it will lower their faith by 1. And I think they wanted at the lowest faith, or lower faith anyway. Or you could build a Thieves Guild and lower their trade by 1. Oblivious, have a lovely day. In the Grandees, you can lower their farming by 1, or increase overall stability by 1. In the Patricians, you can increase the overall authority, which is what I would like you to do, very much so. But if you are anti-patrician, you want to vote E. Or if you're for patricians, you want to vote F, which will lower our authority. Here's the vote. Sorry, you gotta vote now. I was talking through them, but I guess I could have said it going originally. Oh, also you gotta do estimation mark fund, and then the letter, and then however much you want to spend of your personal wealth. You can see your personal wealth on the stream overlay, chat, so... I might be able to see it. You can also see some of the richest nobles on the right. Tombat is currently extremely rich. Okay. Come on, chat. Don't let them patricians get their goals. Vote E. Vote E. Fund the E. Fund that estrogen. Fund it like nobody's business. Yes, yes, good, yes, do it. Okay, nice. So the authority has gone up, so the patricians no longer meet their goal. But unfortunately, the counts managed to get their faith down, which is sad. It's sad. Oh, okay. Oh wait, let's find a spouse first. Lunch acquired, Zaf. Your Majesty, it's important to find you a spouse sooner rather than later. I take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, do not mind. I will go for any chat. Remember this slight? Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out the messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You will marry into the grandees as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Oh, will we, Notaro? Will we? Will we? The cult spreads. Count Noah? There is a problem with the followers of that southerner, Ortega. Her teaching has spread to the east. Worse, she's getting stronger. She's performing miracles, healing a woman's arm, a woman's broken arm, other way around, with a single touch, curing an old man's blindness. All over the east, the serfs are throwing away their goods and cursing the counts for their greed. They're clashing with the priests, even starting brawls in the streets. Every day we lose more workers to this cult. Okay, so will we join with the cult to officially denounce Ortega, which is a 30% chance with faith? If Ortega's performing miracles, she must be recognized as an official member of the church, which is an authority roll, 40%. Or have Ortega assassinated. Yeah, if you're playing the game and you vote in the prediction chat, you'll be able to have a little number next to your name. Will not pay out the prediction, but you'll have a little number next to your name, and it'll be easier to tell who's on whose team. It's just like a quick, cheeky way of telling on who's on whose team. But you can change your name team. Have her assassinated increases authority and lowers the treasury by so much that we can't actually afford it. And we'll probably instantly lose the game, I think. We might actually instantly lose the game if we vote C. I can't remember. Would we instantly lose the game? Maybe I veto C. So we could have found out. That would have been spicy. Okay, A or B chat. We're rolling the dice. 30% or 40%. Normally it says it's not possible if you can't afford. You don't have high enough treasury, it automatically locks that option. Oh, I wasted my veto. Oh, this is very 50-50. Very 50-50 indeed, chat. What happens if you 50-50 it? Any more B voters? I want to press 50-50. Any B voters? I get to choose. Oh. Oh, nobody's doing a vote. 50-50 is random. You choose? Okay, I choose. Interesting. But I don't, because it wasn't tied. Sad. All across the land, the Archbishop and his priests destroy Ortega's reputation. They call her a witch, a con artist, and suggest that she's stealing the possessions of her followers and giving up. Faith challenge succeeded. Damn. Stability's gone up. Slowly, her followers dwindle. In the end, one turns her into the church investigators. You expect her to arrive at the capital soon. Bankruptcy loans. The treasury's almost empty, your highness. Where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, your majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. I own the Royal Mint, don't I? Make more coins! Take a hefty loan from the Salvinton Gold Bank. Ooh, that is a hefty loan, but it does decrease my authority. Sell off some of the royal jewellery to the wealthier of the nobles. Or time to crack open some tombs. You know what, chat? I do want a loan. Wait, do I want a loan though? Do A? 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold if I print my own money. If I completely destroy the economy and not Royal Mint, gold. It's bait. I know it's bait, but I kind of want to see what happens. I kind of want to see where the story goes. I'm gonna crack open some tombs, chat. I'm gonna crack open the tombs. No, I'm not gonna get a loan. We're not gonna get a loan. These patricians trying to trick me. I see how it is. Buried gold isn't doing anyone any good anymore, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. You order the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Diggy diggy grave. Everybody's defiance increased and the stability decreased by 2. How unsacred. Listen. Listen, okay? It had to be done. You can take a small tax from the kingdom's commoners, or tax one of the region's nobles. The latter will raise defiance and take personal wealth from the nobles of that region. Well, we can afford to raise defiance. Who's really rich? Looks like the patricians are very rich right now. Looks like they're quite rich. Smiles. Damn you! Yes, more money. Let's see if I can. Let's see what my I have found. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the 3 kingdoms, chat. Choose wisely. You will be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget. Indeed, your majesty. The chancellor leads you to a great hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered in cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible candidates. They must grey the cloth from the first portrait. This is Grimwald, the eldest heir of the Eastern Ugly Caveman dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. A very pious individual, and they did have to suppress a peasant revolt in their land recently. I wonder why. They're an intriguing candidate. From the coast, we have Aurelia, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Chronicles' estate. Oh my god, Aurelia is Chronicles' heir. That's amazing. She's always getting herself into trouble for some reason or another. She loves to lose her fortune betting in the arena. There was also a scandal recently where she was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. She sounds nice. I like the sound of her. And finally, from the south, Fabian, the eldest son of Roach Mogul's lineage. He is reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Actually, he's a little intense. He calls himself an avatar in the ninth's justice. Not bad at all. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but gain a lifelong alliance. Who do I choose, champ? I kind of want to choose south. I'm going to choose Fabian of the South. Aurelia sounds nice. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Yes, I've married into the grandees anyway. Ha 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 ha. Everybody else is very displeased. Hopefully there's no defiance things happening this game. I'm proud of my child. Flutterby, thank you for the follow. Coasts and Counts Rebellion. Nope, no rebellions, chat. Ortega arrives at your throne room, dressed in rags and flanked by the Palace Watch. She lifts her chin defiantly as she walks. Your Holiness, you wanted to see me? What's going on with these miracles? By paring away what's unnecessary, I move closer to the ninth god. He's given me the ability to heal, and so I must use it. How can you claim to have anything to do with the Ninth God? She's a heretic, plain and simple. Hello? How are you doing? By the Ninth, I am no such thing. He's just afraid of what he doesn't understand. Okay, chat. Do we have Ortega exiled from the kingdom, lowering defiance? Ask Ortega to preach in favor of the crown for a faith roll, or have her executed, which will also decrease the defiance. I'll let you vote. I'll let you vote, chat. I'll let you do a voting. I wouldn't be surprised if C wins. I know chat's very bloodthirsty. After all, you did get Tom back the first kill on Wednesday. Last time. I distinctly remember. Okay, well, looks like we're going to do a faith roll of the dice. Okay, here we go. We're gonna ask her to preach in favor of the crown. We failed the roll, chat. We failed the roll. I don't think I'm a suitable preacher for you, your holiness. We're not a good fit. And we've lowered my stability, and now I get to choose what we're doing. Fine! Guards! Execute her! She is hauled away. Ortega holds her head high, completely silent. She's beheaded the next day at dawn. Well. Later, the Archbishop sends you a handsome jeweled chalice as a coincidental gift. Yes, I'm rich again, chat. Yes, good, good. You tried to take my treasury down, but coincidentally I received a large sum of money. Grandee Roachmogul's wealth has decreased, and the adventurer you sent to my vineyard has not returned. Oh, the adventurer chat, they didn't return. We paid them out of our coin as well. They've scammed us. Now, I do not have the money to pay my servants. I cannot sell the vineyard, for its worth has plummeted to 0. Either I can offer a loan, I can buy the vineyard at its old value, or I can tell them to fuck off. You know what? I'm gonna offer you a loan, Roachmogul, because I am courting your son, your child. So I'm gonna offer you a loan of 1,000 of my coins, and it's 100% roll, so it's gonna pay back. So enjoy that money, and considering the state of the southern wine industry, you have high hopes that you'll see a return on your investment in due time. Excellent. Thank you, my liege. Okay, we're gonna end the season. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Blood, ashes, damnation! Sea and storm take us all! It's Azul. I have fucked them over by... What's the matter, Enki? I offered cash to the palace official, and he acted like I was trying to give him head lice. Doesn't surprise me, the monarch's authority is quite respected. You're lucky he didn't turn you over to the watch. There's no room for some good old-fashioned bribery? What is the world coming to? Patricians aim to lower the authority to 4 or less. Azul hot looking? Azul looks amazing. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today, says Eclipse. He said there was no sense in preaching to the truly lost. I heard the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb, says Nightcharm. Now we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh my fucking god. We've got an authority off, chat. It's an authority fight. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. So, chat, do I take royal gamble The treasury gains money if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, I lose money. Swing votes or anonymous voting. We're fucked. Oh no, the patrician. No, you got this. Don't listen to this propaganda, okay? You got this. Okay, we took the gambling. What is this about swinging? You heard me. Wedding time. Your wedding to Fabian, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike from across the realm come to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Fabian at your side. Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? I do, chat. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. And at the feast, your new husband Fabian delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. Excellent. Perfection. Authority is increased to 6. Oh no, patricians. I'm so sorry. Oh no. By the time you find yourself alone with Fabian, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that tradition demanded we marry at St. Bertrand's Cathedral. I can assure you that the temples down in the south are much grander. I hope you're not feeling homesick already. Of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past. Tell me something you're passionate about. I'm just a humble follower of the Knight's God teachings, and everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them in the thereafter. That's so interesting! Isn't it? It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Fabian droning on about himself. Oh, there we go. I was hoping we'd bang, but that works as well. Okay, this is a dynasty event. Dynasty. Your Majesty, you may recall that your predecessor, Vizti, allowed a child from the East to take her name. Don't you remember that, chat? It was only a few days ago. 2 days ago it was. Why bother with such a thing? What a sentimental old fool. It didn't help her keep her crown, though. Quite, Your Majesty. In any case, we've had a word from the East that this child has reached adulthood. The last thing we need is a reminder of the old queen. Young Vizti has become a notable bard traveling across the kingdom. They're quite a rabble-rouser. Apparently they've been stirring up discontent against your rule, saying that you're a usurper, and that Vizti is the true heir of the crown. Oh gosh, chat. Okay, do we say, let them sing It's a Free Kingdom, which will lower the authority and increase the trade? Do we pass laws making it harder for bards to travel from town to town, which will increase the authority and decrease the stability? Or do we invite the bard to play at the palace in return for toning it down? Bard Vizti. Bard Vizti. Bard Vizti. What do I choose? I've had a stupid idea, chat. Okay. Do you want to vote B? Is anybody going to vote C to fuck me over? Or you're all thinking about A and B? A and B is just which way you want the authority to swing. What about C? I'm going to say... You like C? I'm going to put Royal Gamble on C. That way, if you vote for C, I make 500 gold, so I only lose half as much. And if you don't vote for C, I lose some anyway, but it means... Wait, it doesn't make much sense. I just kind of don't want you to vote for C. But if I don't put it on C, I don't want to use my veto. Do you see what I mean? It's like a second veto that costs me 500 gold. Okay, it's my second veto. Chat, do a vote. Do you want authority to go down with A, authority to go up with B, or just whatever the heck's going on with C? I'm not sure why we're voting for C, but it's happening. Oh no, the Counts really want that authority to go up, and the Patricians really want that authority to go down, but there doesn't seem to be enough of them. 69. Oh, the Yellows. This is a very organized game. What the heck? What is going on? Wants C for the story, but it's 50-50. Voting is tied at 9. Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Well, I don't want to increase the authority, so I guess I'll choose C. Invite this bard to play at the palace in return for toning it down. Visi the bard isn't immune to the allure of gold and jumps at the proposition. Okay, the treasury is now, and then the treasury is... Wait a second. Yeah, this does work. I thought we'd lost extra money. You have them play and sing at the palace for various court functions. As their popularity soars, so does your own. Okay. Furious followers. Your Holiness, the troubles that Philosopher Ortega is gone, but her followers are marching in our estates demanding justice. It's the same in the East, says Count Bold. They're making her into a martyr. I shouldn't have killed her, chat. I made a mistake. I made a lot of money off of it, though. Why is it always Vashed? I know, right? Oh, excuse me. Bloody peasants. Send the royal armies to put a stop to this, which decreases the stability and increases the authority. Ask the church to preach forgiveness on all sides, which is a 40% faith roll. It means that, because it depends on how much faith everybody has, I think. And you get, like, a percentage chance for it to succeed. So it'll be a 40% chance to succeed that the church asks for forgiveness on all sides. Or, C, pay the grandees to give amnesty to Ortega's former followers, so I lose $1,000 dues, increase my stability, reduce defiance, and the personal wealth of the grandees goes up. You know what? No. How about no voting for C? How about that? How about no money for the grandees? Can be hard to see the percentages sometimes. Ped started zooming in on it. Yeah, I did see you was doing that, but I'll have to set up a separate scene. I hate you. I'll be bullied. Oh, sorry, Scotty. I'm just repositioning myself. Okay, so chat has very closely done this, but they really want to fuck the patricians over. The grandees want to fuck the you do realize, grandees, the patricians haven't even completed step 1. Oh my gosh, Rat Boy! It's New Chatter Rat Boy. How are you doing, New Chatter Rat Boy? Oh, look at this new face in the chat, everybody. Oh gosh, I don't know who Rat Boy. You're good. What is this game? Well, Rat Boy, this is Kings of the Castle. You can join in by enabling the overlay on your stream and typing !join and then a pronoun. I know. So, no, not rebel. Oh no. Oh no. How you doing, Rat Boy? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so we're sending the army to put a stop to Ortega's followers. The authority is now very high and the stability is lowered. Your troops lead the charge in and order the farmers back to their lands. Any complaint is met with a blade. Tired as fuck? We gotta play something? I know, we do. I was thinking about this. It's been, like, we haven't had any big, like, multiplayer games that everybody's been playing after we kind of stopped playing Drungies. Maybe we should do, like, a little silly thing of something. Like a little... I know that everybody's doing a little bit of like a Saturday... Everybody's doing like a Saturday games day or something, but... I normally stream on the Saturday separately, so it's kind of awkward. Civ? Rat boy, how do you feel about Civ, Copium? There are rumours of unflattering corn effigies made in your image, but the peasants are too afraid to even whisper or take its name. Usually busy on weekends? Yeah. Let's try and do something. Okay, well that's the end of that season. I think like perfect heisty sort of game, you know, like something that's not too... It's silly enough, not too stressful. Dread Hunger got just too stressful, and I played too much of it. As the prophesized Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste, Ath taking the form of a humble noble known as Tocado, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills. Also, the Grandees claim. Okay, the Grandees, they've done their thing they were trying to do. Haha! Peasants from all over the south are flocking to you, Tocado. I knew you could do it. Nameless. Buzzed. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be. This is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false monarch. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. The next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less within 2 seasons. Doable. It does seem doable. Very annoying. As much as I loved it, I'm glad to, I made so many friends. Fuck Dread Hunger, what do you mean? Game wasn't bad, just the people? Yeah, I think... I never really played any games outside of, like, our community. I didn't really play any of the games with people I didn't know, I think. Because I don't really like playing games with people I don't know. I'm quite shy. So, I didn't end up in any, like, pub lobbies or any lobbies with people who were making problems or anything. Okay, so everybody apart from the poor patricians who have been royally cooked on stage 2. The counts need to get the authority to at least 5, and it's currently on 7. And the Grandees need to get the stability to 4 or less. No Chinese not lobbies, no. No, I'm not paired, I can't speak any Chinese. Noble kidnapped. Tenify. Your Highness, the loyal and noble Count Squiddo has been taken hostage. Squid, no. Kidnapped? What do you mean? It's some criminal organization. Those horrid miscreants demand gold and a safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for Squiddo's return. What do we do, chat? Do we pay the ransom, which costs the treasury a lot of our money, lowers our authority, and lowers defiance? Or do we send troops east after the kidnappers, which is a 70% military? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Or ignore the letter. You know, we don't negotiate with terrorists, chat. And kidnappers. I think you're supposed to negotiate with kidnappers, right? Otherwise you don't get people back. Keep the authority where it is, stability down, but slowly yellow, doesn't it? It's tricky, right? I'm gonna put Royal Gamble on A, and I'm gonna click vote. There you go, chat. So, pay the ransom, lowers defiance, lowers authority, lowers the treasury, send troops east, or ignore the letter. Okay, it looks like the counts want to send troops. I love how you're all organizing without any organization. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Roach Mogul and Nabi Blue, thank you both for the follows. Okay. Sentry to the east. Looks like that's what we're doing. This roll is happening. You ready? I lost some money because you voted against my thing, I see. Sad. It was worth it. We succeeded. Military is now inadequate. The outlaws put up a hard fight, and the East's forces suffer heavy losses as a result. But in the end, Squid is retrieved, as safe as could be hoped for. During the raid, Eastern fighters recover a hoard of gold and gems, some of which goes to the treasury and some to the counts. Nice. Fucking nice. It was worth it for me to put my stupid gamble thing on. Oh. Undercutting. Vigilant Hawk. I wanted to speak to you today about a delicate matter, your most august majesty. It concerns the perfume trade. Ah yes, I'm very familiar with it. Then you'll understand our position. You see, the Grandees have a long history of creating perfume and scented oils of all sorts of purposes. Why, I've purchased some myself fairly often. The Counts are in a similar position to me, in fact. Always attending those fancy balls of theirs. Always having to look and smell just perfect. You wouldn't believe how much perfume they get through. Traditionally, we patricians have facilitated this trade, making sure that a fair deal was reached on both sides. Yet now the Counts want to buy from the Grandees directly. They're cutting us out of the deal! We can't get away with it. You're right, that's despicable. Indeed, then you'll call the council together to deal with this? Actually, I don't think I will. What if I pay you to forget about it? No, I don't really want to do that. Okay. Or very well then. Okay, well, guess we're calling the council. Should the crown interfere with the perfume trade, Scotty, don't press any buttons, please. Come on, Scott. Good boy. Off he goes. There's his tail. See you later, Scotty. Whee! He's gone. So, do we either force the Counts to continue buying perfume from the patricians, which will change the defiance, change the trade, and increase the wealth from the patricians, allow a free market to sort this one out, which fiddles with the defiance, the trade, and lowers the wealth. Bring the perfume trade under the authority of the monarch, rather than the patricians, which will increase the authority, increase the defiance, decrease the trade, lower the money from the patricians, maybe, and increase my money. Or do we ban the sale of perfume altogether, which will increase authority, lower the wealth, increase the defiance, and decrease the trade? This is a tough one, chat. I don't really know. I don't really mind. So, vote as you will. What do you think? Silk? We're very split. Obviously, the Counts want an increase in authority one way or another. But otherwise, I think we're not super fussed at how this plays out. Bing bing! Okay, I'll have the free market sort it out. Oh, wait. Still voting happening. Wait. Okay. Looks like B has won. It turns out that the free market doesn't actually care all that much about the patricians' woes, and nothing can convince the Grandees and the Counts to stop doing business. So the patricians are now... the patricians wanted that to be more aggravated because they want to rebel. If they can get their military up, things are going to be pretty bad. Patricians' trade went down. Their wealth has decreased. The East and the South trade has both gone up. The Grandees are popping off. They've got no defiance. They've got great trade, great farming. Pretty damn high faith. Jeez. Jeez. Will anybody stop them? They already have a king on the throne. Sambard L+ ratio. Damn. King Alexander kind of just. Thank you for the follow. Can we look at the nobles list, please? Yep, absolutely. So. Ooh, there's a large swing here on the count side. Because we're playing with our continued save. So I think a lot of people are maybe on the same place as they were. Not been going super well for the Grandees are winning and they have the least people, so I don't know if it's that big of an issue. Are they though? I think so. On stage 2? That's true. Ooh, the elderly patrician Dimitra, a cousin of many times removed from the noble patrician Siraptor, thank you for the follow. Angeranj, hard name to say, I will say. Died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? A better end than most of us get. Indeed, your majesty. She stayed at home on the coast most of her time enjoying herself, but she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. My Lady Dimitra was my relative. I wrote her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore that she intended to leave it to our family, says Zolo. By sea and by storm, that's a pitiful claim. Okay, chat. Whose claim to the estate is legitimate? A person's by blood or a person who just happens to say? So, if we give the estate to, backgammon is as good as a contract. I don't know if it is, Zolo. I don't know if it is. If we give it to Anger, we will change the defiance, increase their wealth, increase the treasury. If we give it to Zolo, we will increase their wealth, increase the treasury, and change the defiance. If we redistribute the estate among the coastal peasants, we will increase the defiance and trade. Or if we claim the estate for the treasury, Pog. Just because their blood doesn't mean their family. Very, 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 very true. Very true. Here you go, chat. I don't really have. I guess they'll just change where the money goes. That's. Siraptor, how are you? Oh. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kinda need. Oh, actually, do you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, my throat is pretty sad from all this talking, but I've realised I have a pack here of cherry menthol lozenges. I just have on my desk. That's right. When you're a streamer, you just gotta have a pack of lozenges on your desk. That's just what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. This is the way. Grundy's like, me? Yep. Okay, so it was nearly a split. Very close. This is the way. Speaking of this is the way, that last episode of Mandalorian was so fucking good. And then chat, you told me that Bad Batch was also just as good this week. And I watched it yesterday, and holy shit, this episode of Bad Batch was also so fucking good. It's okay, Zaf, I'll talk about Picard as well. This week's episode of Picard, I watched it before the stream, is also really good. Watch it when we finished. It was great. There you go. Okay. Count Zoloin shakes his head, muttering with his friends about favoritism in the council. But Noble, Patrician Aengerum, and the other patricians are delighted. They even send you and the treasurer a gift basket as a token of their appreciation. Ooh, lovely. Money to fund our rebellion. No. No rebellion. Okay. End of the season. Okay, what we've putting up. So in the Count's land, this will, if the Counts vote for the monument, it will increase authority in the Count's land, or just in general. Or B will decrease the Count's military. C increases the Grandee's faith, and D decreases the overall stability, which is what the Grandees want. The Grandees are going to try and get D passed, okay? The Patricians will increase the stability on E, so if you want to stop the Grandees, you've got to vote for E. Or not vote, fund. Grandees nuts. And F, in the Patricians, they will lower the authority, which is what the Patricians want. So, there you go. You ready? Fund. Fund away. Fund away, chat. And while you're funding, I'm going to go and have a wee. You know what? Hello. So, reduced stability, damn it, so the Grandees have got their reduced stability, and but they managed to reduce the authority going towards the Patricians, which is nice. That's nice of them. Tomba, have a lovely sleep. Okay. Yeah, we've got to raise the stability again now. This is the way. This is the way. Okay. About my heir. Ooh. Your marriage to Fabian has grown stale. Oh no. Oh, you get along well enough, and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. But a spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Maybe I need to pick better people. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, your highness. Absolutely spiffing it was, spiffing. But something's still missing. You need an heir! You idiot. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child around here somewhere. The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss, and I will meet with the Archbishop tomorrow. There we go. Problem solved. Bastard with Bard, Viz T. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine. An irksome legacy. Your Majesty, about the treasures of the late patrician Dimitra. I heard there was a necklace of rubies among them. Where is this necklace now? This is of utmost importance. I assume that Patrician Ingram has it. And they will have no idea of the danger. By the 9th! A frail monk of the 7th century wrote of a ruby necklace that drove those around it to sin. You can make babies regardless of gender? I know. But last time we tried to make a baby, and it took a long time, and so we lost the game super quick, because it took us like fucking forever to make a baby. So I'm going for the bastard route this time, see what that's like. The bastard route. I don't know if it always takes the same length. I believe the late patrician Dimitra had it in her collection. After all this time, it may have surfaced. She didn't sound very simple. This proof seems kind of flimsy. You sure you don't want this necklace for yourself? That sounds worrying indeed. She didn't sound very simple. Count Zolo Rin mentioned his relative playing backgammon with her, did he not? Gambling is a sin. Everyone knows that. The necklace should be destroyed. It could be tested, but the holy reagents would be expensive. You called the council in to discuss the situation. Noble patrician Ingram. Ingram. How do I say your name properly? I don't want to fuck it up. Looks exceedingly anxious. I am sure there's no reason to seize this necklace, your esteemed highness. Surely the High Inquisitor is mistaken. Okay. So, do we hand it over to the Inquisition? Not the Inquisition from Dragon Age, but just the Inquisition from this game. Do we ignore the High Inquisitor's concerns? Or do we have the necklace tested for unholy influences? You know what, chat? Go crazy. Oh my god. Backgammon's oh my god, I didn't realize backgammon was a euphemism. They were banging on the sly. I didn't realize. Oh, it makes so much sense now. Now I feel bad for saying that they had no claim. Nobody expects the ruby necklace. Okay, we're gonna have it tested, which basically just chat's taking my money away. Yeah. Should have done a gamble on that. Have the necklace tested. Noble patrician Ingram reluctantly brings the necklace to the capital. And the High Inquisitor takes it away into a leaden box. She returns after a few days with an implacable expression. The necklace has been cleansed. I believe the monk must have been referring to some other ruby. Once the necklace is put back in its rightful place, everyone is most relieved. Many peasants and nobles alike spend more time attending church services just in case. Excuse me. Okay, got some faith up. And the Prophet. Your Majesty, I assume you are familiar with the Grandee's latest puppet, the so-called Ninth Herald. Torquato? He's a fraud! Quite so. Yet the Grandees are pushing Torquato as their claimant on your throne, to be put there by force, if necessary. Unfortunately, the kingdom's going through a rough period. You'll need to stabilize as quickly as possible. I know! How will the council respond to this so-called herald? Will we vote, chat, where we offer tax breaks to the common folk to increase the monarch's popularity. Oh, okay. Counts, not counts. Patricians, you're really going to want to do A, okay? It fucks over the grandees and it decreases the authority. Have an inquisitor denounce Torquado's heretical claims, which delays the scheme for a season. Or allows the Ninth Herald to continue as he pleases. It doesn't do anything. That's my choice! Yeah. Any Greens want to vote A, and anyone who wants to fuck over, like, I guess the counts could afford to vote A too because they still have enough authority to do their thing. Nice. Still got some votes rolling in, but A is miles ahead. Okay, voting is closed. Wahey! Your financial changes prove popular among the common folk who throw their newly freed cash into recreational pursuits. You can only hope there is enough to stave off the grandees. Okay, I've reduced my thing. We are now stable. And the authority has gone down, but it's still in the count's range, not quite in the patrician's range. Unfortunately. And that's the end of the season. Deep in the south, a grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. It's just not enough. The peasants love Torquado and believe the miracles, but they won't rise up and put him on the throne. Take heart, grandee. We're at the threshold, and the peasants need only a small push. If we could only engineer that push. Grandees aim to lower stability to 4 or less. Last turn cook? Yeah, it was literally. If it had dropped the authority by 2 as well, that would have fucked both of them over. That would have been pretty funny. Patricians make 500 wealth selling snake oil. They claim cures scrofula. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. What the hell? Yeah, purple are very rich. Tax. Oh, chat, look. You offered me a loan when I had nothing left, says Roach Mogul. Thanks to you, I'm back on my feet. This is for you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Grandee Roach Mogul. Thank you. You graciously accept the repayment, noting that it has even come with interest. Ooh, look at us now, chat. We're on 3k. Your Highness, you're on course to be the greatest monarch of this century. Thank you, Eclipse. It's true. Exactly. Indeed. I'm sure that all will soon kneel before you, but your power could be even greater. Death comes for us all, but what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest monarch for a millennia? What are you saying? Simply that there are opportunities for you to reign beyond what you may have imagined, Your Majesty, and I believe you are strong enough to take them. I can arrange more meetings so that we can discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Ah, so he got to you first. No matter. The Counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. But there's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. What a tale! All we want is to help the monarch. They have been helping me a great deal. Count Eclipse Luna TV shoots you a quick smile. The High Inquisitor looks furious. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. How can the Eastern cult sniffing around the monarch be stopped? force the monarch to officially refuse to join this cult, reduces our authority. Prevent the counts from seeking private audiences with the monarch, delays the scheme for 1 season. Or leave the counts to their business. Business. I'm gonna veto C. I did it. So, basically the counts just have to delay. So I bought you a delay, chat. Everybody's voting for A anyway, so we're all good. Look at this teamwork. Look at this teamwork. It makes the dream work. It really does. The poor counts. The poor counts, chat. Look. There's so many of them, too. Look at how many of them there are. There's so many counts. But they're not voting. They're not voting, chat. It's so sad. Stop the count. Oh my god. Gonna cook each other until Vizty wins? God, I hope so. There's another thing behind our symbol on the map. I know. Maximum Fool, Vonic, how you doing? I guess we'll rebel. No. Okay. The nobles leave you no choice. You sign a statement saying that you're not interested in immortality. Not one bit. Look at this, the patricians. They're pogging. Your August Majesty, a number of patricians have gone missing in the east. They traveled to Count Tiers HTML's castle to negotiate a trade agreement. A trade agreement with Tiers HTML? But they should have returned weeks ago. Last saw you and Tom banned you for your votes? Oh my god. Voynich, welcome. Yes, that was very funny. You know what's amazing is, it took me like a long, well, they remodded me at the end of the stream, but I had to get editor back. So eventually I got editor back. And then 5 minutes after getting editor back, there was another stream happening on Yogs, where Harry was like, I was playing in a kart game with them that they were playing, and Harry was like, oh, Vizty wants to get banned again. Vizty's looking for another ban. And I was like, oh no, not again. I only just got back my editor. The missing patricians never even made it to my lands. They most likely got lost. The East is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? The 3 patricians are missing are Lord Patrician, Turkey on Rye, Lady Patrician, High Jim Jam, and Lord Patrician, MC Popcorn. Where could they have gone? Just north of my estate lies the Mold Patter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, chat, Ilarion's Haunt. I like to live remotely. Does wonders for the soul. This is what happened to Tombat. Okay, this happened last on Wednesday, last time. The Tombat was the one whose lands they got lost in, and you voted to execute Tombat. And then all of the people who were lost also died. So bear that in mind. Certainly this is some kind of ploy by Count Tiers HTML. In a few months' time, he'll quietly offer us a ransom. Blood and stars, don't be so foolish. We'll find them, we just have to decide where to focus our efforts. Okay, chat, do you want to pick one of the areas, or do you want to execute Tiers for abducting them? That's your choice, chat. I'm gonna put my royal gamble on D, just because I'm so sure that you're gonna execute Tiers. I wanna make some money. Last time you voted to kill the person whose land it was, all of the people who were missing also died. Oh my god. Okay, I will say, chat, for those of you who don't know, Discord has just added a bunch of AI features. So if you want to go and make sure that those are all turned off, if you go into your privacy and safety, turn off, like, all of your fucking user data tracking shit and stuff. Can't go to Discord? I know, Eclipse. Yeah. Very sad. Well, okay, it was very close. But I mean, if 3 people vote for A right now before I click this button... I'm clicking it. Sorry, Tears. Count Tears HTML will instead be executed for abducting them. Can't change vote. No, there's a thing I can do, but I don't have the law. There's a law I can set if I have it that lets you change votes. Sharkdog, you died? Wait, did you?
Sharkdog58 cheered 100 bits. I died.
Did you die? I think maybe you died last on the last stream. The treasury is increased. Defiance for the counts is now mutinous, and the authority is now credible. Oh, that was good for the counts. They got their authority back up. Off with you, kidnapper! You heard the council. A stunned count is promptly dragged outside to have his head liberated from his shoulders, but after searching his keep, no trace of the nobles are found, prompting further fury from the counts. Tears HTML. Oh my god, now they're enraged. Oh no. Count Tears HTML offered to help you in finding your missing nobles, but you executed him instead? Now your nobles are surely dead, and Tears HTML died for nothing. I'm sorry, Negative Intellect to me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tears is dead. Tears the second has joined the council. MC Popcorn is dead. MC Popcorn 2 has joined the council. Turkey on Rye is dead. Turkey on Rye 2 has joined the council. Hajim Jam is dead, and Hajim Jam 2 has joined the council. It's so sad, chat. You killed everybody. This is what you did. This is what you did. Never seen the other outcomes. No, chat just votes. They're so bloodthirsty, and that's why I wanted to make some money off of it, you see. So it was guaranteed to happen. While playing a game of chess in the austere castle, 2 counts of the East discussed their schemes against the crown. Most pleasing. The monarch is drunk with power. But I was thinking, should we really show the monarch the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if the wool is being pulled over their, what if we pulled the wool over their eyes? Okay, counts, what do you want to do? Plan a false immortality ritual for the monarch that will kill them. So your goal is to lower your defiance, or do you want to induct the monarch into the real secret society of immortal blood drinkers by raising your own farming? Now, bear in mind, chat, that farming is my goal, and I want to raise farming. Voting starts immediately. Yeah, you get no hesitation, but I can hold, so you get time to vote. Looks like everybody going for B. Yeah, lowering your defiance is a bit of a shit too, because you've just spent this whole time increasing your defiance to 8. Farming the blood. Yeah, your farming is 7. Nice. Good job, chat. I think that's probably wise. So, you're gonna induct the noble into the real secret site. I wonder what is gonna happen. This is gonna be interesting. Very well. We must prepare the ritual. Yes, I will begin appeasing the spirits of the soil. But first, we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 9. So you've got to get your farming up 2. Counts, you've got to get it up 2. I can choose a new law. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain 1 authority. Or, how nobles choose to vote is hidden. That is a bit of a spicy one. It is a spicy one. I might take anonymous voting, because I think there's some fun shit we can do with anonymous voting. I think hidden votes is boring. We'll see. We'll not use it. We'll use it very sparingly. See in chat anyway. Yeah, if you, I guess that's true, champ. So defiance is too high. The counts are on a verge of rebellion. but they also are the furthest along in their scheme. So if they start the rebellion, so Counts, you could start a rebellion, but if you do, bear in mind your military is terrible, and you're also on your last thing of your scheme. So as soon as you start rebelling, you won't be able to do your scheme. Beached whale. What Count should have done is lower... Did you hear that, chat? I don't know if you heard it. Yep. Was loud. Loud. Fighter jet. Yep. 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 It wasn't as low as they have been in the past, but very unexpected. I used to live near, a long time ago, I used to live near Looming Bar, which had lots of jets and stuff flying over it all the time when we lived near there. But now, not so much. Oh, you can't do chants anymore after they've been killed. Your Serene Highness, the great big whale washed up on the coast, right outside my villa. No, Sir Raptor. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the monarch. Oh, I've always wanted to meet one of the denizens of the sea. Your hopes are fulfilled when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles up, his flippers slapping against the marble. Wait, either it's always the same looking finfolk, or it's our Chancellor's husband.
Your Majesty, the whale's name was Sophia. She was wise and gentle and a great friend of the finfolk. We request her return, so that we can send her soul into the great abyss with honor. How is the whale your friend? She kept the sharks away, banished our gloom with her beautiful songs, provided us with our most bountiful milk, whale clim.
Aww. Ooh. I regret asking. Aww.
Please, return her to us so we can give her a proper burial.
By the 9th. You can't be seriously considering this. Your esteemed highness, the beast is dead. Okay, chat, what do? Do we let the Lord Sarepta harvest the dead whale, which will increase their wealth, trade all around, decrease their defiance, and decrease. It will decrease farming. I will say, if at least the patricians' farming will be decreased. Do we return the dead whale to the finfolk, increasing the defiance, but increasing farming? Or the whale will make a fine trophy in the monarch's throne room? Ooh. I mean, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna let you vote. Melon, return the whale. Okay. Okay, everybody's doing a big voting. They're all going for B. They're all going for B. A horny fisherman. Oh my gosh. This is good, this is good. This is good, I agree with this. It puts farming up too. This, you know... I think that Vizty might like the farming to increase. Ooh. Ooh. Farming increase, chat. Ooh. Hope everyone's doing a little poggers. We're doing a great poggers, Melon. Doing very good. So we're returning the whale to the finfolk. By the 9th, I can't believe this. The animal was already dead.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. The finfolk are your great debt.
Using a huge crane and a team of oxen, the rotting whale is lifted and placed upon wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have never been better. The grateful finfolk literally herd the fish towards their nets. Oh my god. What? Tambard, what? A spot of heresy. The coast farming, yeah.
Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed.
Melon, no!
I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because I have a peculiar design of my crest, and how exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from my
hidden chambers. This is ridiculous. Melon with their fucking sex dungeon. I see how it is. Second time this week. No one dares defend their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. This trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Grace. Though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Okay, chat, do we want to search for a witness to defend Melon, help the Inquisition gather evidence against Melon, or suggest they pray for a good outcome? Let's see votes, chat. I'm just gonna let this happen, honestly. What's a little sex room between friends? Exactly! It's not a cult. It's just a nice sex dungeon. Burn Melon? Oh no. Poor Melon. It's just a nice little sex cult, okay, chat? I mean, it's not a sex cult, it's not a cult. It's just a sex gathering between 10 people. Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Okay. Oh, shit, you 50-50'd it. Okay, Enki. Cheeky. Sniffer? Any heresy? I don't want to have to choose. Because people will be sacrificed to the 69th god. Nice. Voting is tied. Oh, damn it. I just clicked end when you did the vote. I want to do A. I've decided. I've tie-broken it. You distribute a proclamation among the counts asking for witness of Melancholy's innocence. But from fear of the church's reprisal... we failed the roll! We failed the roll, chat, and now our stability has gone downhill and the grandees are licking their goddamn lips. They're real happy. Oh no. Oh no, they're plot-jizzing really hard. Oh no. Oh no. Defiance. Oh no, the counts are now treasonous. They're very displeased with this. During the trial, Melancholy grumbles and can barely argue for their own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders them to be taken away and thrown in the Inquisition's special dungeons. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Melancholy has been imprisoned. Melancholy too has joined the council. A rebellion? Well, you are on the last stage. It counts. It's up to you. You're on the last stage of your thing, but if you want to do a cheeky rebellion, that's up to you. Apparently, something has escaped the cellars from Count Maximum's Fool's Castle. I've asked the eyewitnesses to report from a local. Hello, Your Majesty. Hang on. I think I should do a different accent. Hang on. Oh. Alright, Mr. Frodo. Hello, Your Majesty. I was a right and holy sight, it was, Your Majesty. A monster stitched together with parts dug up from the old village cemetery there were. I recognised it from my Aunt Edna's earlobes. I did. Earlobes, I could tell. There she has massive ones, she does. Very easy to tell it was her. An abomination. Well, that's right, Your Majesty. Damn near piddled me britches, I did. This creature is my life's work, Your Majesty, and my son. His escape was regrettable. He wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to assure this will never happen again. It's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Not my son. Not the son. Them earlobes, they're just real big. It's just those earlobe stretchers you can get. They had some really big ones then. So, do we want to burn both Maximum Fool and his monster/son, which will increase the defiance of the counts, but which cannot go up anymore. Increase the faith and increase the stability. Good if you want to counter the grandees. Burn the monster but let the count live, which will do everything, but it will decrease the stability. The monster may live as long as it stays imprisoned, will decrease the defiance, decrease the stability, decrease the faith and decrease the authority, which is what the patricians would really like. Patricians would love see. And free the monster. So I think I'm going to assume that the patricians are going to do a big gaming, and I'm going to vote for that. Oh, I should have. This would have been a perfect time for anonymous votes. Oh, shit. That'd have been spicy. Yeah, the stability's already. I guess it's how much do you want to fuck over the grandees, and how much do the patricians want to get through their second thing. It's kinda. Damn. Why can't we burn the count and keep the monster? True! Oh my gosh. Okay, looks like C has won. Which grandees are voting for A? Oh no. Oh no. Thank you, Your Majesty. I promise the villagers never again be troubled by my son's unusual features. I made some money because I did a gambling. Defiance and counts have gone down. Riots spark across the east as the priests whip the common folk into a frenzy. How can Maximum Fool have escaped justice after desecrating the dead and performing dark magic? Dark magic. Oh, it's very unfortunate. Our stability has gone down. Oh, there you go. There's the patrician's authority. Oh, the rebellion is. Listen, you only need to get your farming up by 2, and you're gonna be on to win the game. So I don't know if you do want to rebel counts, but it's still up to you. It's still up to you. If you rebel, you won't be able to do your mission. Yesterday I won with a sisterhood where everyone worshipped me too much that the people couldn't rebel. Oh. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians on the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend! The palace officials have been accepting my bribes and are becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber, access to the monarch's rooms when they're out, that sort of thing. But the more important thing is the monarch's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So, what's next? Palace staff for one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the monarch's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the monarch. The kingdom is in chaos. They will see the monarch as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the patriarchs must lower stability to 4 or less. No fucking way. Oh, fuck me. Okay, time to get that stability back up, chat. Let's get it back up. Up we go. It's okay because the grandees won't need that anymore. The south swells with a sudden influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see the Ninth Herald Tocado in action. In the picturesque town of Tinamesca, the grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. 2 figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our army was strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That sounds promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth God. Surely he will intervene on Tocado's behalf. Okay, you're voting, grandees. Do you want to raise your military or raise your faith? Grandees? What do you want to do? A or B? Unfortunately, their faith is already quite high. This isn't looking good for old Pepe, King Pepe. Oh no. Oh. Maybe they have to get it to 10, right, chat? Copium. It'll be a +2. Let us join in prayer, fellow grandees. The end of Monarch Pepe's legitimate, godless rule is upon us. Our claimant Tocado is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We need to wait for a miracle. For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must raise their faith to at least 10. Oh my god. Okay. Eek. They're on both the counts and the grandees on their last bit of their scheme. I still don't have an heir. and the patricians are now on their bit. They want to get the stability to 4 or less. So we can all still work on fucking each other over, chat. There's still time. There's lots of rebellionage happening too. Just ignore that. My heir! Woo! Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that the crown be passed to... The council hall is filled with a nervous silence. My legitimized, natural-born son, daughter, or natural-born child. My legitimized, natural-born daughter, chat. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause by designating heir you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing their monarch's extra material adventures be forgiven so easily. Oh no, everybody's... The faith... Ah, Grandies! I reduced your faith because I legitimized a bastard son, daughter. A bastard child. Oh, that's good. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your daughter. What's her name? Pepe II. How delightful, Your Majesty. I'm sure that Pepe II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. In that sex dungeon, yeah. The patricians have been, had the option to be kingmakers. Yeah, true. If the counts rebel, the coast may be able to help. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Wait, no rebellion. No rebellion, chat. No, 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 no. Your Highness, heed my plea. Lorb, how are you? The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. A demon's hatched from the ground? Worse than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen to disrepute. It is the Order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Majesty. They were once the greatest knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land. Tales would make a troll weep. Everybody does have low military. Do bear that in mind if you're doing a rebellion. Do bear that in mind. They're still gonna try. If they team up, they can. If they team up, they can. It's true. But they have been brought low. They're working as a glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense! Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired the Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add, Sparky. The coast's military just went up, but some of their money went down. Gossamer Security has been solving problems we wanted solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Dracov's bones! Gossamer Security? How's it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries. They need reminding of their little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Highness, I beg the council be reasonable. Have nice food, Eclipse. In the name of my father, Tears the First, I promise military support to the rebelling patricians. No, Tears, no. Okay, do we want to recall the order and restore its courtly dignity, which will decrease farming, decrease wealth, decrease stability, and change defiance? Do we invest in Gossamer Security to help protect the coast, which will reduce the treasury, change the defiance, increase trade, hire the order to join the Palace Watch, which will massively decrease my treasury, but increase my authority, or ignore the situation, which will change the military for somebody, presumably the patricians, increase the defiance and decrease my authority. So I'm gonna veto D, and Godspeed. Boo! What do you mean? I need my authority to remain at a reasonable level. Okay, everybody seems to be voting for A. I don't want my stability to go down much more, though. It's not good. Yeah, the stability is dangerous. It's very dangerous. Oh, any more vote champs? Any more vote champs? Oh, that sneaky A vote. Ooh. Ooh. Can't lower the stability or purple will win. It is dangerous. Oh. Okay. By the 9th, you haven't heard the last of this. The Coast Defiance is now mutinous. Unfortunately, with the Knights of the Gossamer Shield recalled to the east, order breaks down in the coast. Pirates hide in hidden coves and target fishing vessels, leaving the patricians no choice but to import expensive food. So the coast farming goes down, their wealth goes down, and the stability of the realm is now turbulent. Still, the counts are pleased. Hopefully the reputation of the order will recover. Oh no, the rebellion! They voted to rebel! The patricians have voted to rebel, chat. This is very bad. This is very bad. Oh no. And they've got 4 military. Chief Architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. They both rebelled? Pain. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on your kingdom? I propose you recarve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but will ensure you're always remembered. That does sound pleasing. I'm so glad you think so, your majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call for a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time. And a lot of gold. Hey, I've watched National Treasure 2. I know that you only carve over a mountain if you want to hide something. Hide some treasure buried inside the mountain. Rebels, yeah, rebels can still vote. They just can't do their objective. So if they rebel and then their farming goes up, the count's farming goes up, they won't be able to win that way. But they could still. They can't vote? I'm pretty sure they can vote on some things. Rebels can't vote, only invest? Oh. I thought they could vote. Okay, okay, chat thinks they can't vote, so maybe they can't. I'm wrong. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. So do we go ahead with the project and make a big mountain of my face? And do we spend even more money and add Fabian to the design? Do we make the nobles fund it, Pepe laugh? Or do we leave this to be forgotten? What do we think, chat? What do we think? What do we think? You know what? Go for it, chat. It's very split. It's very split championship. Yes, make the nobles fund it. Do it. Do it. Yes, good. Good. Good, yes. The dark side of the... What the heck? Oh, 11, 11, 12, 11. Oh, 12, 12. I'm pretty sure the rebels will win immediately. Yeah, because we can't change the authority or the stability.
Rechamp cheered 1 bits. I'm pretty sure the rebels will win immediately. BTW.
I'm gonna make the nobles pay for it. Pepe laugh. Excellent. Oh, I raised their defiance. They did not like that. I didn't think about that, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. So it looks like it's not going super well. Plans start in earnest. The mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You eagerly await news for the project's completion. Oh yeah, that's right. The work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Your Majesty, I have to admit I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew. I'm sure it'll work out in the end, right? Yes, of course it will. As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that Chief Architect's grand ideas may take a little longer to come to fruition. Damn it, there's two rebellions, and the season's about to end, so the rebellions will occur. Oh god, okay, you can fund chat, okay. Oh, look, Counts, you could have increased your farming, but it doesn't matter now because you're rebelling. So, the only thing that really matters is the Grandees, you can increase your faith by funding C. everybody else, I guess you will probably want to increase your military and stuff. Like, there you go. Go crazy. 0 monies? That's a good point. The money is a big problem for everybody. Everybody is quite poor. I have taxed the shit out of you all. And you've spent a lot. And you've just had some taken away to build a big statue of my face. Oh, the military is... I think you already have enough to kill me anyway, but the extra military won't hurt. Tyrant? This is very sad. This is where I'd put my project funding if I had any. Oh no. Oh no. The rebellion champs are doing... What? Where's all my grandees? Grandees, fund the cathedrals. Yes, grandees, fund them. Fund your cathedrals, grandees, fund them. Go, yellow, go up that faith. Okay, what happened? I don't know what happened. I looked away. Okay, the cathedral got built, and the fortress got built. Probably not good news. The kingdom is in rebellion. First side to earn 5 victory points will win. Victory points are earned through events. If the rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. Oh dear. Rebellion. Knightly virtue. Ah, Your Majesty. You remember how Comte Lorb wanted you to wanted the Order of the Gossamer Shield return to its romantic roots? Well, how? Oh, I've got to increase your military both times. This is pretty annoying. How could I forget? They love the idea of their courtly knights in principle, but in practice, it turns out they prefer winning battles. Oh my god, their military just went up to 5. That was very bad. Not cunt. Different word. I'm afraid the other Eastern Knights have been taking lessons from the brutal methods of the Gossamer Shield. Damn those knights! It's not all bad news, Your Majesty. The Order of the Gossamer Shield are mercenaries at heart. The money can't last forever. The Killing Account's wealth has decreased. Get wrecked. Trade is now modest. Oh, just what you get for bankrupting me for a stupid carving? You spent the rest of your money on those dudes. Okay, rebellion. At long last, the counts have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Comte Dumbat II, their smile as sharp as a scalpel. The counts of the East will bring you down, pretender. To the throne, we will rise up and fight for Luda, the true monarch. Oh god, my stability's gone down. I think this is it. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. I'm gonna reduce my authority, because if I reduce my stability, I die. One day I'll see your head on a spike. There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. Oh no. Tombat strides from your throne room without looking back. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? We're badly outnumbered. Your hopes are slim. How did it get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Count Tiers HTML II. As reason for their uprising, he cited your past transgressions, mainly your greedy plundering of the royal tombs and, you know, the beheading of allowing the council to kill their father, I assume, as well. Is it too late to apologize? It is. The time is for swords, not words. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. God. Tears. My dear patricians of the coast, thank you for joining us in our righteous war against the tyrant monarch Pepe. Yes, you have our support, Casey. We're hoping that you do most of the actual fighting, though. Not likely. You've committed now, my friends. You must decide where to direct your opening strike. We can launch a preemptive strike at the Grandees to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the Grandees may join our cause, we can call them to war. They may be more likely to join us. The monarch's authority is low. It is very low. You could also call upon the judge to condemn the monarch. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Okay, what are you voting for? What are you voting for, patricians? What are you voting for? This is it. Get those religious nuts. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, this Grandees. They're gonna attack the Grandees. This is amazing. Oh, this is so good. I can't wait to see what happens. Oh. Oh. Yes. Let's go. Okay. This is over for the last time. Just launched a surprise attack on the south, slashing and burning their way across fields of farmlands. No, not my farming chat. Stop it. No. They catch a regiment of Southern Army unawares and spring an ambush, slaughtering them to a man. Rebels gain a victory point. They succeeded in the challenge. The military of the south is weak and the farming has gone down. Most excellent. Down with the monarch. The coastal soldiers return home in a triumph, leaving the south devastated in their wake. Oh no, chat. I can take a small tax. I can only tax the Grandees because everybody else is in rebellion. I guess I'm just gonna have to common tax. I'm very rich. I got that going for me. Okay. Yeah. I don't want the Grandees to win, obviously, but I don't want to fuck over their ability to fuck over the enemy. It's tricky. Okay, mustering an army, peasants outside, and a great battle. Okay. Squeak. On a small island close to the coast, a group of rebel patricians have gathered to discuss the civil war. With them are spies, a cluster of nondescript coastal citizens in ordinary clothes. Welcome, esteemed colleagues, welcome. Excuse me. Please make yourselves at home. Not too much at home, though. I only just had those tiles repaired. I hope the day goes well. By the 9th, with Monarch Pepe sitting on the throne, can a day truly ever go well? That is precisely why I invited you here. We know the Grandees are in the Monarch's pocket, but are there citizens? I know for a fact that the Grandee Miraculous swarms are thriving, but the bounty shared with the ordinary people in the south. Our spies should spread the word, or be kinder to the peasants than Grandee Miraculous and his corrupt compatriots. Marvelous. Let us decide how to proceed. Okay, are you going to patricians? Are you going to promise riches to those who move or enlist from the south? Set aside bountiful farmland for the southern peasants, or use the spies to improve your tactical position instead? Plunge. You can't do C because you're too poor. It's a lot of A vote, champs. Damn, I can't believe it's come to this civil war. Can't believe it's come to this. Where's my spy master coming to talk to me about how I can win? Huh? Okay, you're gonna promise the riches to those that enlist from the south. Okay. Ah, your check failed. Suck it. Wahaha. Lady Patrician reject Raven's trusted spies spread throughout the south, desperately telling anyone who will listen about the wealth and the glory to be had for fighting for a just cause. But few peasants heed the call. Even the most honeyed words can't tempt them from their homes. Then the coastal troops start talking. Nerves fray amidst rumors that the patricians don't have the faith in them. The military isn't reduced. Yes, good. So maybe the rumors are true, maybe not. Either way, it shakes the soldiers' resolve. Okay, mustering an army. The eastern border is lined with countless campfires. Pikemen practice their drills, and Count's troops gather in the vast numbers. Look at them all, a wondrous sight, isn't it? Are we ready to march? Not yet, we're not. We're still mustering our forces, and on that subject, I've considered several proposals to bolster our army for trials ahead. Okay, so Counts, do you want to conscript a mass of peasant levies, which will increase your military and decrease your farming, or an existing eastern army will be enough? So either you reduce your farming to increase your military, or you just go with what you've got. bear in mind my authority is 2 and my stability is 1, so I'm not really putting up much of a fight. I'm very fucked. Rebel scum. Okay. Looks like you're just going with what you've got. Don't want to reduce that farming. The wisdom of my fellow counts is beyond question. Of course, we already have the strength needed to crush this petty tyrant. I know, the counts, they've led a rebellion and they've stopped voting. They've called it a day. The vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm and marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped in a civil war. At least, that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over the giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army in the east is trying to link up with the army on the coast. Christ, this is quite loud, chat. If we could take them both at once, we'd be in real trouble. Our only hope is the Grandees. Against both armies at once, they'd be outnumbered. But perhaps they can take one of the rebel armies to be by surprise and before the two join forces. We have no choice but to strike one or the other before it's too late. What are your orders, Your Majesty? We'll go after the patricians' armies first. Who are the coast? Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the commander in the field. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows the treachery can thrive on the battlefield. Caradin. Okay, Grandees, you're doing a vote. Do you want to follow orders and send the southern army to fight the patricians, defy orders and send the southern army to fight the counts, or hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without any challenge? This is a Grandees vote. You gotta do a vote very quickly, very speedily. I mean, you don't have to be that speedily, because I can just not press continue. But it's your vote. So, we've only got 2 army. Yep. I mean, if they don't do it, then they're not... They're fucks. So I guess they've just got to do it and try and see what happens. Okay. They're going to follow my orders. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room, drenched in blood and sweat of battle. Oh, it's a 30% roll. Marshal, report! At dawn, we threw up in battle formations. It's all very orderly at first, Your Majesty, but after the trumpets blow and the cavalry charge, there's nothing but blood and screams. The coastal army smash into our troops like a fist of the Ninth himself. I've seen some battles in my time, Your Majesty, but never a massacre like that. So much blood. Oh no, the Grandees' army was totally decimated and they have nothing left. Oh no. Oh, the rebels gain victory points. They now have 4 victory points. We got giga-fucked. Oh my god. Oh no. We've lost. We're all going to die. Pull yourself together. If you want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, and train up a citizens' militia. Because honestly, now's the time to hunker down and hope for a miracle. The armies of the counts and patricians will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. It's time to pray to the Ninth, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. Oh, that's it, chat. That was the end of that end season. By royal decree, we could treat the laws. I can... Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna choose... Do you want stability? I'm gonna choose the stability one. We're gonna get rid of anonymous. Yeah, look at all those chances of vote. None. Yep. Well, I'm waiting for my way to win the game. A deadly disease, contaminated river, and besieged. Oh dear, chat. This is not good. Troubling news, Your Majesty. The Treadwater River has been contaminated. We're not sure how, but the Count's got upstream of us and fouled the water. Ninth only knows with what. I'll spare you the details of what's happened to the poor souls who drunk from it, but rest assured that it's not pretty and very deadly. It's not letting you join? Oh yeah. That is weird. Oh no, you're there. You're in the Grandees. I see you. Never mind. Zanora, how are you? You're in the Grandees, Navi. Yep. You've snuck in somehow. The Treadwater provides water for the whole city. If it isn't solved soon, we'll all die of thirst. Okay, there's a vote happening. There's only the Grandees here. We have a 100% chance to win a Grandees, okay? But you're the only ones who can vote. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna say, we could roll the fucking dice. It's a 60-second, very hard for you to see this, but D is build a dam and block the river and flood the enemy camp, and that has a 67% chance to win. Or we could do the 100% chance, 100% of A, which will, and if I put Unity, will increase my stability, so I won't instantly lose the game too. So I think we have to do A. Please, I'm gonna say we're doing A. All right. I guess if you all vote one way or the other, as long as 50% more do it, it works. But don't vote B, and don't vote C. Honestly, D might not be terrible. If it passes, it's great. If it doesn't, it might not do anything. Or it might be very bad. We don't know. We don't know. Nice, our stability has gone up. The Grandees are as effective as they are dutiful. Supplies are still rationed, but at least no one is dying of thirst. The patricians and counts march through the Crownlands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees and corpses clog the rivers. Now the capital is surrounded, and you stand on the ramparts of your palace staring out of dismay as the army camps stretching miles outside the city walls. Get down from there, your majesty, if they get a lucky crossbow bolt. They look like ants from up here. Yes, well, even ants are terrifying in enough numbers, and even after someone's kicked their nest. We have one hope. The Grandees are still out there, your majesty. Their armies were smashed by the rebels, but they're gathering reinforcements and calling on their reserves. I hope they'll get there in time. You're right. There is still hope. What armies? Yeah. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder toward the capital. It smashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, your majesty, you better get inside. My capital chair. Why? Your majesty, I have good news and bad news. Which would you like first? The good news, please. I've come up with a plan to weaken our enemy's forces outside the city walls. And the bad news? The plan involves a rare and highly contagious disease known as Tymian's pox. As we speak, it's working its way through our citizens inside the city. Go on. Tymian's pox is spread by close contact to infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. Sam, it would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traitors outside our walls.
Rechamp cheered. 100 bits. What the frick did you just fricking say about me, you tyrant? I'll have you know I graduated top of my arena in the Coastal Gladiators, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Kurth, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare and I'm the top archer in the entire rebel armed forces. You are nothing to me but just another target.
Oh no.
I will wipe you the frick out with precision the likes of which has never been seen before in this kingdom. Mark my fricky.
Yeah. Jam, thank you for the 100 bits. Tymian's pox spread by close contact. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to a traitor outside the walls. Devious and despicable. I love it. Mark my freak. I knew you'd agree. Oh my god, champ.
Rechamp cheered. 420 bits, mark my freaking words. You think you can get away with saying that crap to me over the pigeon? Think again, fricker. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of spies across the Grand East. Your pigeon is being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life.
Thank you, champ.
You're freaking dead, kid.
No.
I can be anywhere, anytime,
Uh-huh.
and I can kill you in over 700 ways.
Yep.
And that's just with my bare hands.
I'm surprised this message got through the filter. I'm not gonna lie. Champ, thank you for the full. Yep.
169 bits.
Nice.
Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the Count's demonic powers, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable tush off the face
Not
of
my
the continent,
tush.
you little poop.
No, champ. Champ, thank you for the 420 and the 169 bits and the 100 bits before that. Thank you, champ. Yeah, at least you didn't do it with the 1-bit TTS. That'd have been very sad. So, should we spread Timeion's pox chat to the rebels outside the capital's walls? Do we either do a... I wish I had a way to show you this better, but I don't. Do we... Okay, here we go. I can zoom like this. Look, hey... Nope, wrong one. Okay, so here we have a... Nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fine. So A is spread the pox to the besiegers, which is a 36% chance. B is try to contain and eliminate the disease, which is a 45% chance. Or C is let the disease run rampant and focus on protecting the nobles, which is a 25% chance. But eliminating the disease doesn't help us use it as a weapon, you know? So anyway, that's your go. Do a vote chat.
100 bits. As the leader of the rebellion, I apologize for that guy. We don't know how he got into the pigeons, but we have put a better lock on the, yours truly, a better ruler than you.
Yes, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, we're going for the 36% chance to spread it to the besiegers. We're doing a big pet prey.
Myra82 cheered 121 bits. You may take our whales,
yep.
You may take our gold,
yep.
But you will never take our freedom.
Yep. I'm damn well gonna try, chat. Rebelling. Okay, we're spreading it. Your spy master arranges an elaborate ruse involving affected soldiers being captured by the enemy. You await the results. Unfortunately, the Counts respond to the threat quickly, quarantining sections of their camp and stamping out the disease before it can spread. Oh, we did reduce their military by 1, so pog. Worse, the plot is swiftly uncovered when captured soldiers are interrogated. Not supposed to talk, soldiers, okay? Peasants and noble alike soon condemn your tactics all across the east. Damn it, our stability went down. Oh. No! Oh, no. Meanwhile, the pox spreads rapidly through the city, having utterly failed to contain it. The death toll climbs and climbs. Furthermore, the nobles of your palace servants are also infected, though you personally avoid the worst of it. Nearly everyone in the city has lost someone to the epidemic. Rebels gained the last victory point they needed. Defiance went up. Authority went down. It's over. It's over, chat. It's over. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. The kingdom is in rebellion. Okay, well, they've got 5 points. So something's gonna happen. The siege grinds on. Game is over. Yeah. It's over, Anakin. It's over. Another dawn breaks. The combined armies of the patricians and the counts are sprawled outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they've tried to fight their way in. Siege drags on and your food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside your palace explode in daily riots, and the citizens demand to be fed. Don't worry, Pepe. The Grandees will be here to save us soon enough. I'm sure of it. Yes, that's right, Fabian. My beloved. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The counts and patricians are mounting a final attack. Are you gonna... Grandy's gonna rebel as well? It's Champ! What the heck? Was that it? Oh, that was it. End of season. Hey chat, wow. Do you want to fund some buildings? Here you go. A is Count's military. B is my authority. C is Grandy's faith. And D is Grandy's trade. E is Patrician's aqueduct. And food up, food down. Don't rebel! Hold the rebellion! Maybe you can get your faith up enough. It's only gonna go up by 1, so it's not gonna be enough. It needs to go up to 10. But maybe there's a way somehow. Excuse me. It's been a lot of talking. No ability to save us? No. No. Luckily, there's no authority drop. Champ, I don't think you have. I don't think you have $1 million dues. I don't think you have $1 million dues, Champ. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The faith for the Grandees has gone up, and the military for the Counts has gone up. The Grandees nearly did it. They nearly did it. They've got their victory points. Triumph of the rebellion. No. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The Counts began their assault last night, and since then you've overheard nothing outside the screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half of the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing the last-ditch defense. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them at your side. Royal court is empty except for you, your husband, and your daughter, cradled in the arms of her nanny. Her crying is giving you a headache. There must be a way out of here, right? Some secret passage you've saved for a rainy day? Tell me this isn't the end! Let's ask the spy master. You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spy master arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. They'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horses and escape the city. I know of a secret passage. Wonderful, we're saved! Show me where to go. You follow your spy master down through a hidden trapdoor behind your throne. Fabian accompanies you, and so does the nanny, still holding your daughter in her arms. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The Grandees have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. Oh, this is going to be very exciting for next time. We're going to get the revenge of Pepe. It's going to be great. Oh my god. Oh. At least some are loyal. F? I've not F'd, have we? Oh, F. Oh yeah, we've lost. We've lost. Yeah. After crawling down the secret tunnel for what feels like hours, you spill out into a leafy courtyard. 4 horses are waiting. As you saddle them up, you hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Turn around. Your spy master is lying dead in the ground. Her head is missing, and Count Tia's HTML stands over the body, flanked by dozens soldiers with a longsword stained red. Tia's, no! Never light her ideas above her station. Your nanny runs off, still clutching your daughter in her arms. At least there's a ray of hope. Even if you die now, your heir still lives. Count Tia's HTML, and I wondered when you'd show your miserable face. Quiet, you have nothing to fear. I'm not here for you. So, you knew about the escape route? You're not the only one with spies. With a triumphant smirk, Count Tia's HTML II makes a sharp gesture. The Eastern soldiers step forward, swords at the ready. People say that counts are ruthless, but we're not without mercy. For example, I will make sure your death is swift. I'm gonna turn and run. You're caught before you can make 10 steps. I tried. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you back towards your palace. Oh no, my ordeal isn't over. No. Your husband is dragged off too, kicking and screaming. You never see him again. You can only hope that Count Tyr's HTML kept his promise and no harm came to him. After a week of rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched onto a public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Count Tyr's HTML II sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won. The capital has been taken. You're a former monarch. Oh. Your executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last words, now is the time. Well, I'll be heading off then. At least I got the last laugh. You place your head on the block, and the executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait! You suddenly thought of a much better last words. You turn to the executioner to tell him, but the axe is already falling. Thunk! Your head bounces to Tyr's HTML's lap, and your reign has come to a gruesome end. Oh, we lost again, chat. At least it's a good story. Okay, wait, what's gonna happen? Wait! Chat, you're voting. Are you voting for Dominic or Luda to... Chat, counts, you've got to vote. And also Grandees, you can vote as well for some reason. Grandees, you've gotta get in here, everybody. Everybody vote. Do you want patricians to be king or the counts to be king? Quick. The counts are the worst? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my gosh, it's pretty close, but it looks like A is winning. Okay. Looks like Dominic is the new king. Or long live the king. Having lost to the rebellious counts, Monarch Pepe was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. The counts, led by Tyr's HTML II, launched a rebellion that toppled the monarch and devastated the kingdom. But when the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. As a reward for staying loyal to the monarch, the top grandees were beheaded. Oh no. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The patricians joined the rebellion alongside the counts. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne, and Dominic was crowned to half-hearted cheers from traumatized common folk. Damn. So, Pepe the loser, Sag. We lasted 3 years, 6 months this time. It's fine. The nobles, the wealthiest nobles, Night Charm, and the poorest was Nikki. The kingdom, still incredible trade and farming, like sort of across the board. A lot of defiance. Very high faith in the grandees still. Oh, rise again. It's gonna be a good next game. Next time. Oh, that was good. That was good, chat. I hope you all have fun. I'm gonna do a raid. That was great. We'll play some more next week, I think. Probably on Wednesday. Almost 6 hours? I know, right? Crazy. Right, who's doing a stream? Oh, it's the Vault Hunters time, of course. They'll probably be wrapping up soon enough, right? Niles's playing some King of the Castle. Hey, what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna raid Nilesy. He's doing some King of the Castle. So take your King of the Castleness and King of the Castle away. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun with some Colony and then some Kings of the Castle. We'll be back tomorrow for some Fallout, as long as the electricity stays on and it doesn't snow again too much to break it. Didn't realize the time. I know, it was good fun. I'm gonna go and do a mega chill out now. Hopefully my voice will be okay for tomorrow. At least I don't have to do as much talking. Almost tea time? I know. Oh, yes. Have a lovely time with Nialty, everybody. And, love you very much. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.